What's good, YouTube? Dre with Different Gaming. Going to be bringing y'all a DB replay. Before I hop into the video, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you get notified when I go live and upload. And let's go ahead and hop right into it. So we got me with the Rampingu. He's saying what up against Cam Knights. This is a post Rage of the Abyss match. I win the rock, paper, scissors, and I choose to go first. Opening hands, we have Canahawk, Inheritance, E-Telly, Canahawk, and E-Telly. So I'm on Ritual Beast, of course. Everybody knows what deck I'm on. And Cam Knight has Lantean Dragoons, Mulcharmy for Mulcharmy Rick Ross, Lantean Dragoons, Lantean Prince, and Perlina. So we have Ritual Beast versus Mermails, post ROTA. Uh, get it? ROTA, reinforcement of the army. So in draw phase, they go ahead and drop Carlina. I activate Inheritance, revealing Canahawk, grab Laura, pitch the other Canahawk. Then on res, they drop the Rick Ross. So here, I have to really think because this is the first time that I've actually been uh both more charmy. So to play around it, on res of the inheritance, he drops uh 4 offs. So the best thing that I can do is either let it resolve and just set or chain two. So and he even said so like the combination of the two is very toxic. And like there's 2 cars and then just straight engine. So if I pass turn with an open board, he just cooks with those 3 cars alone. So Chainlink 2 to the Force, E-Telly, and then I chain the other E-Telly. Bring out OG Lord, Elder, then set the new Lord, special summon, uh, Little Knight, pass turn on that. And as you can see, this board is absolutely dog dookie. So he drew for turn Abyss Pike, pitch Dragoon. Then he adds Abyssstron, the Atlantean Spirit. If you don't know what it does, I went over the Rage of the Abyss card list in one of my videos, in one of my recent videos. Um, so I'll add that to the end screen, but we'll read over it now. This card is always treated as a Mermail card. You can tribute this card from your hand and one Atlantean or Mermail monster from your hand or field. Take 1 level 7 fish, sea serpent, or aqua monster from your deck and either add it to your hand or special summon it. Also, you cannot special summon from the extra deck for the rest of this turn except water monsters. During your opponent's turn, quick effect, you can banish this card from your graveyard and discard 1 card to the graveyard, draw 1 card. Then it activates Dragoons to add Mermail Shadow Bodyguards. We'll read over this too. It's always treated as an Atlantean. You can discard one card to the graveyard for cost. The levels of all water monsters you currently control become 7 until the end of this turn. If this card is sent to the graveyard to activate a water monster's effect, special summon one level 4 or lower Atlantean or Mermail monster from your deck, except itself, and it has the same restriction. You can't special summon from the extra deck except water monsters. So you can discard this card for itself. You can discard this card for itself. You can just discard the card, and it's been sent to the graveyard to activate its own effect. So that's kind of crazy. That's I believe is a one card starter. So as that activates Atlantean Spirit, pitching itself and the Shadow Bodyguards, adding a Abystius, then activates Shadow Guard, special summoning Prince and Dragoon to add heavy infantry, then Dragoon trigger. I chain SP to get the level 4 off the field so he can't go Bahamut. And he adds Marlin Glacier, drops Marlin Glacier, discards Canahawk, pitches Dragoon for Abystius, and then Dragoon, add Megalo, add another copy of Bodyguards, then sends uh, Prince and other copy of Perlina to special summon Megalo. Megalo 1, Prince 2, Prince special summon Dragoon, and then Megalo grabs Abyss Ting of Triana, and it states special summon one Atlantean or Mermail monster from your hand or graveyard, and if you do, equip it with this card. If the equipped monster would be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can send this card to the graveyard instead. You can banish this card from your graveyard, then target up to 3 fish, sea serpent, and or aqua monsters in your graveyard, and or banishment. Shuffle them into the deck. And you can only use that effect once per turn, and you can only activate one once per turn. Then overlays for Abyss Gaios. And as soon as he goes Abyss Gaios, I'm just like, yeah, that's game anyway. Then he goes into the new one, Poseidon Abyss, the Atlantean. Back to it. So he goes Poseidon Abyss, the Atlantean Dragon Deity. Takes 3 level 7s. Or you can use an Atlantean or Mermail XE, which Abyss Gaios, and transfer the materials underneath it. Once per turn, you can detach 2 materials from this card and send 1 water monster from your hand or deck to the graveyard. Return up to 3 cards your opponent controls to the hand. If this exceeds summon card is sent to the graveyard, you can discard 1 card to the graveyard. Special summon 3 level 3 or lower fish, sea serpent, and or aqua monsters from your hand and or graveyard. So I had already went over the card list for ROTA and already knew what the card did. So 3,000, 28, that's 58. That's game on board. And you could just detach 2 and send the new lore back to hand. And that's just game. So once he activated the spell, I wanted to see what the deck could continue to do. And then as soon as he went Bahamut, was about to bring out Toad, I'm like, yeah. So game two, I decided to go first. Opening hands, we have Winda, Canahawk, Protos, Eclipse, and Shifter. He has bodyguards, Imperm, for for Ross, evenly matched, and Abystius. So a normal summon Canahawk, activate the effect, banish Laura, Laura Chainlink 1, Rick Ross Chainlink 2, special summon OG Laura. And I asked him if he ready to play the game. He said, he thumbs up. Canahawk Luke, send OG Laura to the grave, special Canahawk and Laura. Here I don't know why he doesn't drove or imperm. I really don't know why he didn't use the other two hand traps he had available. Then he draws into another one. Then I go Nochi Drago, Banish, New Laura, normal summon Win, special summon Rank Pingu effect, and Chain Shifter. And then here I had to think what I wanted to do because I I looked at his hand. I'm like 8 cards, and I'm already kind of this deep in. So I'm just like, you know what? Let's just keep going. So I special kind of hope one more time. Add steeds because I'm going to need steeds. Then banish Rampingu with a Pelio so I can keep Laura in grave. Go Ratari, add back Win. Normal summon Win, special summon back Kimu Falcos. So when I activate steeds, I have a Pelio and Laura to special summon back. So after my turn one, his opening hand is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And this is testing, so he probably didn't want to drop Dro. Probably just wanted to see what the inboard will look like post Rota. Uh, it's about the same. Then he goes straight battle phase. In battle phase, evenly I chain steeds, destroying all my monsters, which leaves me with Eclipse, and then everything's banished. I forgot. Then he goes end phase because he can't do anything. Then sets Empire. And then keeps Abystius, Bodyguards, Droll, Dragoons, Perlia, and Foros. So normal summon one day he imperms. I even told him there's no need to imperm here, so if he wanted to keep it, he could. Then he chain Foros. I go Sad Face. Then I go Nochi Draco, Lore Effect, Special Summon, Pilica, Nochi Draco to Special Summon back Ratari. Now I was gonna go Chemo Falcos, but I'm like, well, let's just see what Ratari does. And Ratari will be able to, give me steeds back, give me wind back, give me whatever I need back. I need to recycle. So then he changed Perlia. I normal summon the Apilio. I'll go into Alticana Hawk. Then Alticana Hawk so I can get New Laura back in the grave. Add Inheritance. Just in case next draw, I draw something good, and then on top of that, he's losing 400. And then like here, I could have went. Here, I honestly could have gone Reproductus and then drop Protos, but go to attack for 31, and then I activate corridor, and I I can't tribute. So he starts off with infantry into Abystius, then Abystius 1, infantry 2. I use lore to protect, and then I caught my mistake. I told him to add the 31 back because No G Draco keeps the monster special summon from attacking directly. Then he goes to use Atlantean Spirits effect to tribute, and the link for Rotari, neither player can tribute. So that's one thing that I learned is that mermails have to tribute. So the link four is very important. So he summons bodyguards, sends dragoons, add prince, and he's thinking he goes into Abyss Gaios. Then on summon, I use Rotari because I don't want him to negate everything, which is what he was literally going for the whole time. So then he imperms the Rotari, pitches Spirit and Prince for Abystius, then use Prince effect, special summon Dragoon. Then Dragoon attacks into Corridor, links into Marine says Coral, special summons Prince, uses Prince effect to send Dragoon. Dragoon add Bodyguard. And now here he this person only has hand traps and two defensive cards and one card that really doesn't get them anywhere. So he uses dragoons, add another copy of bodyguards, and I guess he ran out of targets. I guess I haven't seen any lists or any deck profiles or anything post ROTA for Mermails, but I'm guessing that the deck runs one Megalo, possibly. So, game three, he chooses to go first. I open up Canahawk, Laura, Ash, Evenly Matched, Dominus Purge. He opens Deep Sea Minstrel, which you can discard this card, add one water monster. Oh, you can discard this card and one water monster. Look at your opponent's hand, banish one card, face up until the end phase. And if it's special summon, you can send the top three cards of your deck to the graveyard and target one level for a lower water monster. Except Minstrel, place it on the top or bottom of the deck. Then we have Atlantean Prince, Imperm, Bisgundi, and Drolan Lockbird. So he normal summons Prince. And here I made a mistake. Um, the plays literally is the same though. So, this is my first time using Dominus Purge. I've read the card, but I really never fully cared about the card because it's been used against me, and it's just like a Ash. Um, because here I wouldn't be able to use Ash, so I told him I'll have to do it vice versa. So in proper order, Prince, Ash, and then Dragoon, Dominus Purge, then set Imperm. And then I draw Dark Ruler for turn, main phase, normal summon Canahawk, met with Imperm, uh, beat over the Prince, and then keep what's in mind. And he draws Megalo. And guess who has two water monsters? So pitch two for Megalo. Megalo effect, grab the Abyss Ting Triane. And then Triana bring back Prince. Prince dump Dragoon. Dragoon add bodyguards. Then Dragoon. No. Prince add bodyguards. Dragoon add Minstrel. Use Minstrel. Look at the hand. Banish evenly. And then bodyguards effect. Special summon Dragoons. Then Megalos send Prince to attack twice. Then Prince special summon Dragoon. Overlay for Bahamut. Special summon Toad. Then Dragoon triggers. Add another copy of Bodyguards. Yeah, because Dragoon only adds Sea Serpent. So your targets are only Prince, Minstrel, Megalo, Abystius. No, I think that's it right there. I think it's just Bodyguards, Megalo, Prince, and Minstrel. I think those are the only Sea Serpent targets. So Megalo attack over, attack directly, and then he says tough. From my position when I was playing this blindly, I thought that this was a very okay handboard with two cards in hand, one being known. But I told him to take your time. We're just testing, and you can see right here, maybe SP banish kind of literally telling you what I'm getting ready to do. So link off for Marine Cess Coral, Toad add Dragoon, then Coral add special summon bodyguards, bodyguards pitch Dragoon, Dragoon add infantry, and then link for Mermail Abyss Lacia. And I draw for turn, I get evenly back, and then I dark ruler, so uh Abyss Lacia does not get the full effect. So normal summon Laura, Laura, target the Canahawk, banish new Laura, go into Ulti Canahawk, loop, add Elder, and then here he drops Droll, then I go Chemo Falcos, then he goes Abyss Lacia to pitch for cost, and he pitches infantry target the Chemo Falcos, banish Laura to protect, Laura effect special summon Apilio, and I guess he tried to confuse me and thought I forgot that I didn't use Laura. So then I'll contact Fuse into Nochi Draco, go battle phase, beat over the Megalo, and I was explaining to him why the Nochi Draco doesn't die. Then go link 4 because the deck kind of falls to the link 4. You can't tribute. So here I have the link 4. I know I have OG Laura Banish and I have Chemo Falcos. So I can normal summon Laura, bring back, bring back, bring back the link 2, and then just end on that because you can't tribute, you can't beat over any of my stuff, and I can just banish the Abyss Lacia. So he draws Ash Return. I've used the graveyard, used this the Triana to shuffle 3 back. To try to get resources, and he admits defeat because if we think about it, you can discard the bodyguards, and then you can special summon the prince, and then prince effect. But there, if you have no more targets, I don't know what his deck looks like. If he doesn't have any more targets, or if he just doesn't have enough gas, and this inboard was enough to stop him, then yeah, I don't think he had any more targets. So that's it for the replay. Hope y'all enjoy. Be sure to smash that like button. And until next time, peace.